Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're dealing with a medium problem. So the difficulty is going to increase, and this problem is called 2sum2. Input array is sorted. So again, we have already the hint that this problem should be solved with the 2-pointers solution, since it is under the top interview 150 list. I can show you. So here, as you can see, we have that it's under the category 2-pointers. So we may actually solve that using 2-pointers, but we will see. We will see. Last time, for example, we found a slightly different solution from the one that was the most beautiful one, which actually worked, and also in the same time complexity. So let's give some room for imagination, creativity and imagination. Okay, so the problem is, given a one-indexed array of integers numbers that is already sorted in non-decreasing order, we want to find two numbers such that they add up to a specific target number. So let these two numbers be number index 1 and numbers index 2, where 1 is less or equal than, okay, yeah, of course. Return the indices of these two numbers, each incremented by 1 as an integer array of length 2. The tests are generated such that there is exactly one solution. You may not use the same element twice. Your solution must use only constant extra space. Okay, this seems, to be honest, it seems an easy problem to me, but we're gonna see. We'll see. So let's look at the example. So we have 2, 7, 11, 15, and the target 9. So of course here the sum is gonna be 2 and 7, but instead of just returning 0 and 1, we return 1 and 2 because we have to increase both index by 1. Here 2, 3, 4, the target is 6, so it's 1, 3, and minus 1, 0, the target is minus 1, so we just return 1 and 2, of course, yeah, because we found the 0. Okay, numbers is sorted in non-decreasing order. So the first thing that comes in my mind is the following. We define 2 pointers as I have already predicted at the beginning of the episode. So let's say I is 0 and j is, let's say, the length of our list of numbers, minus 1. And then we simply well, actually, we don't need a while loop. Like, I can write down something like while I is less than j, but we don't actually need that because we are sure we know that there is exactly one solution. But let's go ahead with this while loop. So while I is less than j, we want to sum numbers of I plus numbers of j, and we want to see if this is equal to the target, of course. Now, my idea is, if they're equal to the target, good, we found what we wanted. If it is greater, we decrease j, and so we go to the lowest number. If it is less, we increase I, and so we try to increase the sum, and we do that until we find the perfect couple. So at this point, yeah, I think this should work. So let me just do numbers I plus numbers j. So if numbers I plus numbers j is greater than target, then we decrease j by 1. Else if numbers I is actually plus numbers j is actually less than target, we increase I, else we return what? We return an array which is actually composed by I plus 1, j plus 1. I don't know if this is gonna work actually, but let me check. Sure, this is stupid. I was programming in R. Okay. Wow, guys, it worked. Okay, I'm super happy. So for example, 2, 7, 115, the target was 9, and we returned 1, 2. Here it was 2, 4, and we returned 1, 3. And finally here, the result was 1, 2. Wow, guys, I'm super happy with this. Let's try to submit it at this point. And it goes well. It works, guys, incredible. I'm actually very surprised that it works. It's maybe the first time that I write an algorithm without any, I don't know, I got the error at I. Yeah, guys, I'm quite surprised, to be honest, because this was a medium exercise. I still don't understand how LeetCode ranks this kind of problems. Like the previous one, the one is subsequence, in my opinion, was harder. Absolutely. This one is actually very easy. I don't know. But let's see if we're actually doing what the problem requires. Your solution must use only constant extra space. Well, we just have I and j. So yes, we're using just constant extra space, and the solution is linear in the number of elements in numbers in the array numbers. So yeah, guys, it feels like we got the solution. Very well done. Okay, super happy with that. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me in this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.